Well, here I am. I'm Batman here, and I'm going to give you my opinion of what I want to see in the future Justice League movies. And this is going to have spoilers in it, so if anybody hasn't seen Batman v Superman, okay, don't watch this video. Run away. Far, far away. Okay? Run away. Run away. Okay? You've been warned. Okay, you've been warned. now, as you know, if you've seen Batman v Superman, Superman has died, of course, naturally. And of course, but valiantly, sacrificed himself to save the planet, as a true hero would do. So going forward, I suspect in the next Justice League movies, Superman will, when he comes back, and you know he's going to come back, even though he died. You saw the dirt rising at the end of the movie on the coffin, so you know he's coming back. And I would I like to see him in that nice, snazzy black and white costume. Sure, that would be cool. Like when he makes his first appearance after coming back, that would be cool. All of a sudden, the Justice League's on the ropes, and all of a sudden, you just hear a shriek, somebody breaking the sonic boom like Superman usually does, sonic booming all over the place, and then all of a sudden, you see him like go through a wall of parademons or a bunch of Brainiac's minions, armored minions, and he lands hard, and it's Superman. Da-da-da. Anyway, this is what I want to in the Justice League movie. He's part one. Okay, this is again Armored Batman's opinion. Okay. Anyway, this is what I want to happen. Okay. First of all, I don't want Superman to come back at the end. Okay, I don't want that to happen. I think that would be a waste of Henry Cavill and Superman, and I think it would kill kind of momentum. Okay, if you don't have him come back, I can understand you not wanting him to come back right in the beginning. But since I'm assuming the Justice League movie is going to be probably 2 hours and a half, just like Batman v Superman was, go about the first 45 minutes, and then have Superman, have Batman and Wonder Woman go around. You can even have them go separate ways, and have them. Although it'd be cool if they go together, but if they separate, you can have them recruit, the other members. Okay. Actually, since it's only 3 other members, right? So yeah, you know what? Since it's only 3 other members, have them do it together. Have them go around and recruit Aquaman and Mirror. That would be cool if Amber Heard was in Justice League, and the Flash and Cyborg. Okay, so that's Cyborg, Aquaman, Mirror, Cyborg, and Flash. Wonder Woman, Batman. So it's 5. Okay. And I know somebody was talking about this earlier. At first, I thought it was going to be Darkseid, but maybe Darkseid doesn't come into part 2. So maybe the villain that you could have in just the first part could be Brainiac. Okay, and while they're fighting Brainiac, and Brainiac has his like computer minions or whatever else there's, and Justice League is on the ropes fighting him, and then all of a sudden, you just hear the shriek coming out of the sky, like again a sonic boom. When Superman, when he breaks the sound barrier and just crashes through, and so if it's not Brainiac, let it be Mongol or somebody that's a challenge that they need Superman to come back and help them, and of course, so Superman comes back at the time, like 45 minutes into the movie, Justice League Part 1. Okay, so you have the newly formed team of 6 million, and of course they overcome the odds and beat them and destroy them. And then meanwhile, on Apocalypse, of course, because of Cyborg, being basically created by the Motorbot, Darkseid can sense it, and of course, and then he looks to Earth, and you can have him looking towards the Earth, and he sends his parademons to Earth, and then the Justice League has to, this newly formed Justice League that just got the return of Superman back, they have to beat these parademons, and then towards the end of the movie, and excuse me, and plus not the parademon, Darkseid also has what do you call those 3 characters? The one that sounds like Ed Asner, I forget the damn name of them. Mother, I can't remember her name. Her, and she has her minions too. You could have them come over, okay, and have the Justice League, battle them, and then all of a sudden towards the end of the movie, and that's how you can end it in a cliffhanger after the Justice League basically wipes the floor with those minions of Darkseid. Then you can have Darkseid come at the end, at the very end, da 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 da, and then that's how the movie ends in a cliffhanger with Darkseid coming. You could, or maybe you could just see some Omega beams just shoot in, and 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 then of course that means Darkseid's coming. Okay, so part 2 of Justice League, that's when you bring in the Green Lantern. Okay, the Green Lanterns. Okay, once Darkseid crosses over to Justice League, because I think they can explain it this way. Say Hal Jordan or whichever Green Lantern they're going to use. I'm assuming they're going to use Hal Jordan or what's called the black Green Lantern. Okay, I forget his name. John Stewart. Excuse me. Or use John Stewart and have him, or maybe it could be even both of them. They could have them. Then you can bring the Green Lanterns in. Then they come in to help the Justice League defeat Darkseid. Okay, because I don't want to see Superman controlled by Darkseid. I know there's a temptation to do that, but I think that you kill Superman and you bring him back, you don't want him to be brought back and then be used as a tool against the Justice League again. I think that would be just too much. I think people want to, when Superman comes back, people want to see him as a true hero, as he truly is. And since they say the Justice League could be lighter in tone, you'll have the Flash there, the crack jokes probably, and this is going to be lighter in tone. You want Superman to come back, all cheerful, and I think eventually in part 2 they can even give him his old suit back, the normal suit back. Okay, once he's they defeated Darkseid, he'll give him his old, the traditional Superman suit. Okay, and again, like I said, bring in the Lanterns and they help defeat Darkseid. Okay, and I think that's perfect. Okay, again, I don't want Superman just controlled by Darkseid. I think that would be a mistake, because I mean you don't want to bring him back and then have him be a mindless thing. Even though I know they kind of, the way they did it in Batman v Superman by having the Flash come back to warn Superman, saying Lois is the key. I think in that future, Superman, like I said, once Lois Lane died, like you said in Batman v Superman, in the nightmare sequence, which is really not a nightmare. I think that's just a possible future that happened. I think that's a future that really actually happened. Superman went nuts once Lois Lane got murdered. She was his whole world, and then he went nuts, and either Darkseid manipulated him into it, or he did a full injustice thing and went nuts, and decided to, take over the world. And you can have, again, that's why I don't want Darkseid to be controlling Superman. I mean, if you want to do that later in his solo Superman movie, okay, I love the way they did it in the Justice League Unlimited series and the Superman animated series, Darkseid. He was just but I don't want to see Superman turned. I want him to come back as the true hero when he comes back, and let him come back in the Justice League movie. Not towards the end of the movie. I want him to come back, or the climax of the movie. I don't want Henry Cavill to have like a 15-minute cameo in Justice League Part 1. I want him to come back in like 45 minutes in, once the Justice League has been kind of formed and they're battling the parademons or whatever, or Brainiac and stuff, and they're on the ropes and they need something. And then you can have Superman come streaking in, or straight out of the grave and streaking in, and make a triumphant return. Of course, now the world will love him because he's sacrificed himself to defeat Doomsday, so the world will love him now. And I think that would be the way to go. Okay, that would be the way to go. And then you can have him with the suit. And then Darkseid comes back in at the end. He comes to Earth at the end of Justice League Part 1. And then, of course, Part 2, that's when they have to find it, defeat him. And then the Green Lantern Corps comes in, and then you can bring in Hal Jordan, John Stewart, or just, one or the other. I think probably just bring in, let's bring in Hal Jordan, okay, and then you can also bring in John Stewart later, or you can have him come in as with Hal Jordan, and then you can have him leave or whatever. But I think that would be the best bet. Okay, let me know what you think of that. What my ideas. Like I said, this way you can get Brainiac. Although Brainiac is strong enough for a Superman solo movie, I'm thinking though, so maybe. But they have to have Justice have to fight somebody before Darkseid. I don't want to see Darkseid in Part 1 and 2. Okay, I think you want to save him for Part 2. Tease him and then have them come in towards the end, and then part two you can have them, with the, of course, the Justice League with the new Superman back, and then you can bring in the Green Lantern Corps, and then you have the true Justice League all together and have them battle Darkseid and defeat him. I think that would be good. Yeah, exactly. I don't want to see Superman controlled by Darkseid, or Darkseid resurrecting Superman and having him fight evil. Then they have to fight Superman, and then then maybe Lois would be the one to bring him back from the dark side. No, I don't want to see that. I want to see Superman get resurrected, okay, just in time to save the Justice League from getting their asses handed to them, like maybe 45 minutes into the part one of Justice League after they formed, okay, and then you could have them again have Darkseid show up towards the end of the movie, okay. So even in part two, you want to have Superman controlled a little bit maybe, but I don't want it to be the Justice League versus Superman and Darkseid. That'd be kind of ridiculous. Okay, I don't want Superman controlled by Darkseid. If you want to do that in a solo Superman movie or whatever, okay, but I don't want to see. I want Superman to truly be the hero that he's meant to be. And since Justice League movies are going to be lighter in tone, I want Superman to be full hero mode. Okay, okay. So that's my thoughts about the Justice League movies going forward. Okay, so let Batman know what you think. Armored Batman know what you think of his ideas for the Justice League movies going forward. Okay, feel free to leave comments down below. And Trepacer, hit the subscribe button if you like this video for Trepacer's channel. Subscribe to it. And also Trepacer has another channel called Paul's Views and Opinions. Please, I'll leave the link to that channel as well in the description box below, and also links to Trepacer's Facebook and Twitter account as well. Okay, so this is Armored Batman, and I'll be making future appearances again. Okay, I like talking. Armored Batman doesn't say much, but this time I get to pontificate, so it's good. It's all good. Okay, again, here I am.